Hello everyone, how are you? I hope you are fine and okay. Today we are going to discuss grammar. Grammar lesson. It's about the present simple and past simple. So let's start our lesson by presenting the Okay, the present simple tense. Can you guess what is the form of the present simple tense? What are the key words that indicate the present simple tense? What about negation and question? What about the usages of the present simple tense? So, the following video will help you answer all these questions. So, please pay attention to this video. Let's watch it. Yes. I hope you have enjoyed watching this video. So, the question that what do you know about the present simple? Yes, what can you tell me about its form? The form of the present simple tense that with the pronouns he, she, it, we add to the verb ses, ies. But with I, you, they, we use the infinitive form. Okay, excellent. What about its usage? What did you get from the video? Excellent. We use the present simple tense for habits and daily routines. Excellent. What else? Can you tell me? Excellent. For scientific facts. Excellent. Let's move. What about the keywords? Have you noticed some of the keywords that indicate for the present simple tense? Yes, always, every, never, sometimes. Very well. Let's move to negation and question. If I want to ask a question in the present simple tense, what do I use? Yes, excellent. Do or does plus the infinitive. And if I want to use negation, we use don't or doesn't plus the infinitive. Yes, that's some photos that expresses what we have said before. What does he do every day? He is asking about his habits, about his daily routine. What does he do every day? Every Saturday, every Sunday, every Monday, every Tuesday, every Wednesday, every Thursday, every Friday, during the whole week. Yes, he drinks tea. Give much attention to S that we add to the verb because the pronoun is he. The same idea. If I asked you, what do they do every weekend? I'm asking you about their habits, their daily routine. They play football every day. We don't put anything or add anything to the verb play because the pronoun is plural. That's they. Yes, as we did before, what do they do every morning? They walk in the garden. Yes. What does this boy do? Is this sentence correct? He study every day. Is it correct? Who can answer? Yes. No, it isn't correct. There is a mistake. It should be he plays with his toy every Friday. Excellent. Why we didn't change Y to IES? Because Y is preceded by a vowel. If the verb ends with Y preceded by a vowel, at this time we add S to the verb. We don't change it to IES. These are some examples that indicates the form of the present simple tense. Number 1, I play football at 6 o'clock every day. And also the keywords. In sentence number 1, we use play. We don't add anything to the verb because the pronoun, the subject of the sentence is I. And at the end we use the keyword every day. In the second sentence, Shadi gets. We add S to the verb get because of Shadi. And Shadi, if we refer it or if you use a pronoun instead of it, we use he. In the third sentence, we use Mona cooks. The same because Mona, if I want to replace Mona, we can use she. So we add we add S-E-S-I-E-S to the verb when there is he, she, it. And we have also the adverb every day. Water boils at 100 degrees. The same sentence because water can be replaced by the pronoun it. We visit our grandfather every week. We don't add anything to the verb visit because of the pronoun we. They sleep early every day, the same as we used with we and I. We didn't add anything to the verb sleep. You get the full mark every exam. If I want to change the sentence into negative, I can change play into the negative to don't play. Don't play. So we use don't with the pronouns I, you, they, we. Yes. And if I want to change it into question, we use in the question form, do you play football at 6? But if we have a sentence like Shadi gets up at 7 o'clock. So at this time, we can change it into the negative by using doesn't. Shadi doesn't get up at 7. And if we want to form a question, at this time we can use does Shadi get up at 7? Shadi sleeps early. doesn't sleep early. They sleep early. They don't sleep early. Do they? That's the final rule to be remembered. I, with I we use infinitive. With the pronouns he, she, it, we add s to the verb. With the pronouns we use they, we use infinitive. And in the question form, with I we use do. With he, she, it we use does. With we, you, they we use do. For example, we are going to discuss when we can add es to the verb. As we said before, with the pronouns he, she, it, we add s, es, ies to the verb. When can we add s to the verb? As we said, most verbs take s. Okay? When we can add es to the verb, when the verbs end with one of the following letters: S, SS, SH, CH, X, O. Like, for example, focus. With the pronouns he, she, it, at this time we can pronounce it focuses. With the verb, for example, cross, at this time we can pronounce it crosses. With the verb wash, we can pronounce it washes. With the verb watch, we can pronounce it watches. With the verb mix, we can pronounce it mixes. With the verb o, or with the verb go, representing o, that we can pronounce it goes. He focused on the important questions, as we said before. Is it correct? No, it isn't correct. It must be he focuses. She crossed. Is it correct? No, she crosses. As the same, we are going to do the same. Nada wash, Omar watch, Mom walks, Magid go. So let's correct the following sentence. We add es. If the verb ends in y preceded by a consonant, at this time we drop y and we use instead, or we add ies. But if the verb ends in y preceded by a vowel like a, e, I, u, o, a, e, I, o, u, at this time we don't drop y, but we add only s. Like play, plays, enjoy, enjoys. In the following sentence, the keywords are mentioned in the sentence, like I always get up early, Meher usually sleeps at 10, Noah often goes to the club, the dog sometimes plays with me, they really rarely visit the zoo, we seldom watch TV, you never go to school on Friday. These are the keywords for the present simple tense. We play football every week, as we said before. Every is one of the keywords for the present simple tense. We are going to discuss some important notes, so please pay attention to them. Look at these sentences. After my father comes, we will go out. As soon as I finish, I will go to bed. When they sleep, I will watch TV. Remember that after, as soon as, when, we call them time conjunction, روابط زمنية. If we have in the sentence after or as soon as or when or before or by the time or if, and it refers to future plans in the near future وبتعبر عن خطط مستقبلية هتحصل في المستقبل القريب. At this time we use after these conjunction بنستخدم بعد الروابط دي the present simple tense, and on the second part we use future tense using will plus infinitive. For example, we used after as soon as finish, we used after when sleep, we used comes after the time conjunction after, and on the second part we use will plus infinitive. After, when, as soon as, present simple, future. We will go out after my father comes. If we change the place of after in the middle of the sentence, after or any time conjunction must be followed by present simple, and the second part must be in the future form. So we will begin with we will go out after my father comes. I will go out. I will go to bed as soon as I finish. I will watch TV when they sleep. We won't go out until my father comes. The same with until, as until is one of the time conjunctions like when, after, and as soon as. So we must use until in the middle of the sentence, and it must be preceded by negative form and followed by present simple. So that's the end of this part. I hope I have covered everything in the present simple tense. Okay, let's continue with the past simple tense.